Hello and welcome back everyone to Last Level Press. I'm Mr. Black and this is of course more Salt. I love this series and I've been very glad to see that you all seem to as well. Now, in the episode interim, I've been rather busy. I knew at the end of the last episode that I was going to need to spend some time gathering up resources, and I know that's not really all that terribly interesting as far as episode material goes. So, to catch you all up, because I can't quite remember at this point a couple of days later now, where exactly I left off, let's just see. I did manage to loot a pirate axe off of one of the pirates, finally. I have managed to find a few hardstone arrows scattered about. I've got an extra compass, and oh yes, I also did manage to craft some boots for myself. Apparently you can make those out of 2 deer hide, so that was nice. Was there anything else that I have done? Yes, I did manage to loot a sextant off of someone. I have no idea what that is. It's in the consumables area, so I don't know if once I use that, it'll get used up and then I'll never be able to use it again. It does say it's a tool used to find location, and I don't know exactly what all goes into that, because like sextants in real life are like the charting location by star position, sort of lots of math. Me and the maths, we don't get along so well. I have got also some pristine deer meat, which in the stats says increases max health. I haven't tried eating it yet. I was waiting until I could start recording to test that. So actually, really quick, well, no, I'm gonna wait until I'm hurt, because I'm sure I will be sooner rather than later. And the big news, I've now got all of the supplies that I need to refurbish a certain sailing vessel and make it my own, as well as a certain key for the opening of a certain chest within said vessel. I'm quite looking forward to this. I've literally spent hours gathering up all the resources. This particular stage of the game, I've discovered, is a little bit slow. I spent quite a lot of time just island hopping with my raft, going and collecting a lot of wood and stone and cloth and plant fiber, and apparently also some red-spotted mushrooms. Let's down some amanitas and just trip bows. Got a few more deer antlers. So yeah, along with a few gold, which I have no idea how to use. It says it's used to buy valuables from merchants, but I've seen nor hide nor hair of merchants throughout my entire time with this game. And in case you're wondering, no, I've not actually tested the repair process for the ship. So, we're all going to learn together how I go about doing this and whether or not it's going to be nearly so glorious as I anticipate it will be. There we are. Alright then. Now, first, let's enjoy our loot, because I don't know if maybe it might despawn when we repair this thing. So, open chest. Yeah, you unlock it. I get some hardwood logs, normal logs, 4 hardstone arrows, ooh, and 2 albino deer pelts. Nice! Not quite as much of a awesome pirate haul as I was hoping for, but still nice. Okay, I will head up here to the bridge and repair our vessel. Oh, drink up, me hearties, yo-ho! Ha-ha! Really bad eggs. Can I do things now? Oh, I can! Oh, I'm so excited. Okay. Lower sails! And let us be off on our grand adventure. Oh yes. Oh yes. Alright, now, first order of business. Ooh. Oh, I like the way I can turn the wheel. Oh, I like that so much. Okay, go. Oh, I've got to hold it. It actually operates the way that it kind of really does. Maneuvers like a drunken whale, but then again, this is quite a sizable vessel. Oh, I am all kinds of excited right now. If you've not put it together, given my great many references throughout this series, I love me some Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't care if it's based on a frickin' Disney ride. Love it. Love it all the same. Hey, what's up, Larry? I see you over there. Ya jelly? Yeah, have fun over there on your island. I got a sailing ship. And guess who's not on it? Bye, Larry. Now, I know some of you are going to be wondering, where am I headed? Well, now, the sea is mine oyster. However, I do have a destination. The rather terrifying island on the other side of this one, which I've been hesitant to visit. Yes, that one, the one that just popped in in the render distance. I do believe I've got the render distance as far as my options, like, maxed out. So the fact that some islands do still pop in on the horizon sometimes is a little bit of a nag. However, it's a very minor one, and given that this game is still in, I believe, alpha stage, very, very forgivable. Just noteworthy as far as things to work on for the good people at Lava Boots. Now, what I don't know is whether or not, if I beach this thing, I can ever get it back off again. And after all the work that I put into fixing it up, that would be a damn crying shame. So I think let's find a better beach to go and put into port. Because I suspect, given the way that this was floating off of the other island, if I raise sail, or lower sail, whatever the collapse sail really phrase, I don't know the nautical language, the lingo, whatever phrase that is, if I deactivate the sail, I think the ship may remain stationary in the water. Nope, 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 nope. Avoid the sandbar. Avoid it. There we go. Alright then. Oh my. Don't you just expect King Kong to live on this island? With dinosaurs. And crazy cannibal locals. The ones in the forest. Yeah. And then there's that thing that I saw on the island a couple of episodes ago. Or was it one episode ago? I cannot recall at this point. At this particular juncture. I think it's just my eyes matrixing with the odd shapes in the trees. But, okay, I think I kind of like the look of this little cove over here, so... Okay, we've got more islands on the horizon. And there's Larry again! I swear, I can even eat you! And you never die! Alright. Because Larry never dies. Oh yeah. The references, they are coming fast and furious. Alright, we're gonna stop? Are we gonna stop? Larry, why you gotta... Oh, I knew I saw something humanoid! Oh, I knew it! There are creepy Easter Island statues. Alright. So, now that I've raised sail, I don't care if I get things backwards, I'm just gonna start making my own terminology. I do think my vessel, yes, it's a particular term, is indeed stationary. Ooh, wait a minute, I had an idea. Nope, my fancy treasure chest has despawned. I was going to see if I could use it as storage. Then again, I don't think I've actually got a weight limit, so that's kind of a moot point. Maybe something to add later. Alright then, well, I shall entrust the safety of my vessel to the waves. Probably a terrible decision, really. But I've got a Larry to kill. Because, you know, I'm hungry, so... Larry, you and I, we're gonna have a familiar chat. And that chat is how you would like to be roasted. Would you like to be You're just gonna completely ignore the fact that you just got shot. You're just like, eh. What else could possibly go wrong in my life? There we go. No, really? No. Fine. Come get you later. Retrieve my arrows. Get the log. There's another boulder here. Okay, what are these? Clearly this is a pillar. Creepy statue? What purpose do you serve? Other than to terrify me and haunt my nightmares? Nothing? Alright then. Good. My ship does seem to be stable. I was wondering whether or not I would need to drop anchor, or if I actually would need to rather carefully beach it and then push it back off again with my amazing Hulk strength, like I did the raft. But looks like it kind of just assumes that I drop anchor if I raise sail, so I like that. I definitely like that. Do you think this is a terrible idea? Knocking on rocks on an unfamiliar island, clearly inhabited at least at some point. Probably at present. Yeah, probably a really bad idea. But, you know what? When has that ever stopped me before? Ah, and there's Larry again. Good. I do hope you're the same one. Are you? I can't quite tell. I don't see arrows sticking out of you. Let's rectify that. Nope, you're a different one. He's just like, I just got shot. Never mind, let me just eat something. I'm bored. Hang on. And then he runs away. Oh! Like Baus, channeling my inner Jason Brody. Nice. Alright then. Let's reap the spoils of my Snow Whiteisms. Alright, let's see. Heartstone arrows, got my arrows back. Deer meat, deer pelt, and deer antlers. Alright, you are a rich one. And a delicious one, I sure hope. I don't know if I ever actually mentioned in previous episodes that once one does manage to take down any given enemy that one is shot with arrows, whether it's pirates or deer, you can retrieve the arrows that you struck them with, there we are, once you loot the body, which is a touch that I was not expecting but definitely enjoy, considering arrows are not really incredibly resource intensive, but they do consume a little bit of resources, and I like the fact that I don't just have to waste resources every time I fire an arrow. Now, I do have to be a bit more careful when I fire them, because of course I can still just lose them by losing track of where they went. But not being totally screwed out of every arrow that I loose is a good thing. And yes, I use the term loose, not fire, because that is the proper archery terminology. I can at least get some of my lingo right. I don't know if I'm relieved or a little more nervous that I've not come across any locals. I mean, they couldn't possibly be any more terrifying than those of the forest. My other survival game series running concurrently to this one. But, I don't know, it's one of those the silence is deafening sort of situations, because I understand I may well be reading a little more into the situation, but no one just imagined those into existence. Thinking and working hands must have put those there. Those creepy sort of statues were constructed. They're not grown. Statues don't grow on trees. Or out of the ground. And that makes me nervous. Alright, more plant fiber. Good. You're a big one. Like a really big one. Okay, alright then. We're just not gonna question the weird, not quite Moai statues. And if you don't know the actual history behind Moai statues, my god, look into it. Terrifying stuff. Really kind of a microcosm for environmentalism, ironically. Given that it is an entire island built upon the idea of making family idols all bigger and better and more impressive than everyone else. It's just tribal catching up with the Joneses, really. But they managed to literally cut down every tree on their island, the many tribes living on Easter Island, ages and ages ago, and basically created, like, a sort of tribal fallout, in that once it became clear that, oh, right, we've kinda killed all the trees, then it became a really, really hard struggle for survival, because it completely decimated the entire natural ecosystem. Animals started to die, other plants started to die, and then people turned carnivorous and cannibalistic. And the few Western adventurers and explorers that ventured there were not really all that well received. Except for on the barbecue pit. I'm sure they were quite well received there. Occasionally. But yeah, like I said, Easter Island, history. Dark stuff, but interesting all the same. Wow. Once again, gorgeous, gorgeous visuals, and in such a simple art style. I am quite impressed. It takes a really keen eye for design to actually create comparably breathtaking vistas to AAA, incredibly high-budget games, and still create the same effect upon the recipient of that visual. Or rather, yes, of that visual. Yeah, there we are. Here I am overthinking my words. Hi, what's up? You kind of came out of nowhere. And I'm still attempting to reach the top of this island. What is that? Okay, it's just another statue down there. I was worried there was someone standing, like, right there. Okay. Alright, I have no idea why I'm so dead set on reaching the peak of this island, but I just feel like I should. I don't know why. Something calls to me, like a deep, dark voice out of the depths. What the? What is that? Is that another island, or is that ice? That's a different color. Are there glaciers in this game? I don't know. I wonder if that's a lighting glitch, and that's just a really flat island off in the distance. Maybe the, okay, yeah, that's an island. Alright, it's lower than the horizon, so I didn't get any mountain contrast to indicate a sense of depth. Alright then. Well, other than reminding me a little bit of the soaring with weird sky velociraptors in Avatar, I'm kind of wondering how I'm gonna get down from... Oh, here we go. Okay. Never mind. I was beginning to wonder if I was gonna have to test whether or not there's fall damage, because I can't climb that. I've got to go around and try to hop up that way. Oh, I just realized it's getting dark. Or rather, it's about to. And I'm on a strange island, alone, armed with only a very small handful of arrows. Alright, well, we're gonna have an adventure tonight. Well, it is now well and truly dark, so we are going to switch to the sword and torch. Yeah. Definitely not going to just attract more attention to myself this way. But I've got a mission, and that mission is to reach the summit. And reach it I shall. I hope. Okay, let's continue on. A little ways up. I do wonder the extent of the procedural generation for this game, as to whether or not it actually affects the terrain generation. I really don't know, considering some of this seems to be rather like random and haphazard and things kind of clip, and that's usually kind of an indication of procedural generation that doesn't necessarily have a conscious thinking mind behind its design, which once again, factoring in the beautiful vistas that I mentioned before, is an indication that the procedural generation parameters are coded well, because they can still generate things that look really good. But a few of these, you know, there's a couple little bugs, like the fact that some of the grass sticks off the edge, but once again, alpha material, so never a thing to judge too harshly when it comes to game design. But I do start to wonder whether or not it might mean that certain areas may not even really be reachable. Okay, ooh, here's one of these big giant boulders. Nope, can't even do that. I've noticed with the boulders, and this is another one that I wanted to address in a previous episode and just neglected to mention, when I got some of the other tools and things, like the pickaxe, I thought I could go back to that island that was just littered in these big giant boulders and actually, you know, mine things from them. No, if no, like, life bar appears on it, I can't do anything with it. I have figured that out. I feel like I'm delving into a deep dark pit of doom. Yay, alliteration. Oh, okay, alright, weak boulder. I'm kind of paranoid because I don't know whether or not I need to be scared of nighttime like in Minecraft. Or not. I really don't. And thankfully on these wooded islands, at least so far, in my half dozen or so islands that I've explored, no pirates seem to spawn. They only seem to spawn on the rather sparse islands. Hi! What's up, little spider? How you doing? You're not gonna stalk me, are you? Are you? What's up? Yeah, you're staring at me. You know I'm here. You definitely know I'm here. You keep facing me. Do I fight it? Yeah. Yeah, I think I fight it because it might have silk and I might be able to use that for things. Crafting things. This may well be a very, very bad idea. But, you know, whatever. Have at thee! Oh god, it makes terrifying noises. And moves really quickly. Okay then. Apparently, thankfully, it is also rather weak. Oh god, and it even curls up like spiders. Okay, ooh, yay, spider silk! Silky strands from an island spider. Okay, alright then. Apologies to any arachnophobes in the audience. But I'm glad to see that it's not really a terribly threatening foe. There's that at least. Okay, so question answered as far as whether or not I should indeed be terrified of nighttime. Because, at least on this island, spiders come out during the night. And once again, good news and bad news. Bad news is the spiders exist. Good news is they're not terribly difficult to kill. At least with a sword. So there's that. I definitely do not want to try and fight those with a bow, though, because of how quickly they move. Because when I was fighting a few pirates off camera, as it were, between episodes, I did notice that headshots don't normally seem to register on them. Their hitbox only seems to be comprised of their body. So I'm not sure exactly where the spider's hitbox would be either. I'm assuming somewhere around the big bulbous part of them in the middle. But I am not certain. Alright, let's see. I'm not actually finding a great deal of resources on this island. For all of its size and impressive and beautiful visuals, there's not a lot here. Except trees and spiders and Larry. God damn it, Larry. Aha! I think I may have finally found a good path toward the top of the island. Yes, I've not forgotten my goal. I'm still on my way, and thankfully no spiders have appeared lately, other than the one, to assail me on my way. And for that I'm quite thankful. Oh, great. Alright, well, false hope. Always the best hope, right? Oh, wait, there we go. Aha! There we go. Leap! Okay. Well, I would say this puts me about halfway up, right? Sweet. I keep finding these little bridges across so that I don't have to go into any more of those really deep valleys. Come on, come on, come on! Pull a Skyrim! Be a horse! Tell physics to kindly sit down and shut up! Go! Go! Yeah! Yeah! Nope, never mind, we're just gonna go around. Okay, here we go. There we go. No, never mind. Oh god, don't fall down there. And don't look down either. Go! 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 Yeah, go! Oh, no, 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 no! Okay, alright then, well. Apparently, that's just gravity's way of telling me, knock it off. Well, you know what, gravity? No. You can't tell me how to live. I mean, it's not like you're a law of physics or anything. Yeah, I made it! Haha! Okay, there we go. Now, don't lose it. Don't lose it. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna make it to the top. This is going to be our Everest. In this, our darkest hour. Assailed by spiders. Marooned on an unknown island, armed only with a torch and a wee short sword. We shall persevere. We shall achieve greatness and range where no man has ranged before. Come on, man. Let's go up the island. Okay, never mind. Can I go this way? Yeah. Yeah. Aha, there we go. Alright, good. Don't slide. For the love of God, don't slide. Can I make it to that grass? Yeah. Yeah. Because the grass only seems to actually appear on relatively level ground that I can walk on. Yeah, no! I had it! I was there. No. Okay, alright then. By the way, to those of you new to the channel, I do kind of have vertigo, so this kind of stresses me out. You might notice my shoulders are kind of creeping up into my earlobes. There's a reason for that. Can I make it up that? Let's see if I can make it up that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I made it much farther than I thought. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, go, go! I'm like thrusting my chin forward like that's gonna help. There we go. Okay. Oh. Game, why do you raise my hopes only to dash them against the craggy rocks of reality? Why? Why do you have to be that guy? Oh, man. And then they made me their king. Yeah, true story. Oh, you guys didn't know? Yeah. Me and the Tonberry, we go way back. He was helping to console me, because I needed the therapy. And he and his little knife, well, they just got a way of getting right to the heart of the issue now, don't they? Alright, see you, Tonberry, let's go. We've got exploring to do. You would be waiting for me down here, wouldn't you? You would. Die, Larry! This is all your fault! I blame you! No, don't you run away from me. You would. You would go all the way down the island because he's like, hey, you can either come down the island and get me and leave all of your goals behind, or you can keep going. You know, no pressure. God damn it, Larry. Ooh. Oh, did I make it? Make it. No, frame rate, don't you dare. Don't you take this from me. Alright, come on. Go. Go. I've made it really, really far. Farther than I actually thought I could. I am very nearly to the top of what I probably don't have any real business climbing. No, no, no. I was there. I was there. No, no. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. No. Oh my God. Okay, who's the Jedi frickin' mind-throwing me off of this mountain? There is no reason I should not be able to traverse that slope. Oh, no! Oh, yes! There we go! Oh! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, yay. There we go. Yeah! Okay. And for anyone wondering, yes, I have actually done some mountain climbing myself. And I do recognize that sometimes it's reaching these really top pinnacle points that is, indeed, the most difficult. I don't think... Well, I might be able to make it to there. I don't think that's a traversable point over yonder. However, I think I can make it over this way. No. No, I can't. Okay, then, well, let's see. What else can we accomplish over this way? What the hell is... Oh, okay, that's just a weird little ground glitch. And I dare say this may very well be the peak of my ability to climb this island. And again, I lament the fact that for all my effort, I've got very precious little to show for it, considering this island is not at all resource rich. Well, at least I can now say I've done it, so there's that. Bragging rights are good. Kind of. Like rum. Rum is good. What the hell was that? Don't you tell me the winged chupacabras are gonna come get me. Is that the noise that spiders make? You're just waiting for me, aren't you? But fine. You wanna wait for me? You're gonna get some! Ow! You know, I've noticed something. They don't seem to auto-aggro. To my enormous surprise, Spider Fang still contains traces of poison. Can I craft poison things out of it? Like, maybe poison arrows made from the fangs of spiders. Perhaps. I think it makes sense. I mean, they would be kind of curved and not very good at actually puncturing straight through things, if we're getting really detailed about this, but I think that at least the concept is sound. You know, like crush it, powderize it, and coat a normal arrow tip in it. I don't know. Let's test it and find out. Hang on. Let's get to a nice little point where I'm not gonna fall or get ambushed by spiders. And throw some logs and spider fang. Oh, I can't. Damn. Oh, and it occurs to me that I've met the criteria I set before. I'm very hungry and also a bit hurt. So let's find out what pristine deer meat does, shall we? Okay, it restores a great deal of hunger. I don't think it affected my max health. Unless... Okay, well, I can't use that item right now. I guess it's because it restores more food than I have missing. But I didn't see the bar move. Maybe it affects the numerical value of my health. I don't know how to see that anywhere. So I guess I just have to kind of take the game's word for it that my max health has been increased by the pristine deer meat. I suppose I'll eat that again the next time I get injured, so that I can start increasing my health cap. Uh-oh. My torch burned out. That's not good. Ooh, wait. Aha! I see light. Light is good. Light means dawn. Well, I've managed to time this little mountain climbing excursion exactly the wrong way, considering I've been climbing during the night and not during the day. I apologize if this video is incredibly dark for most of you, but I've hardly been able to see anything myself, so I may touch up the brightness a little bit in post, but sometimes that has a tendency to just wash things out. So now, I'm going to get back to my ship and figure out where I'm going to go next. Set a new course. Of course, to do that, I've got to find it. And I've completely and totally lost my bearings. So I guess we're just going to do a circuit of the beach until I come back across it. Oh, wow. And there she is. The rising of the sun. I do enjoy the lighting in this game. I don't know how much of it is stock Unity and how much is custom, but either way, the execution is very well done. And I love the water physics, and the way that the water actually moves. Like, the model itself of the water flows and waves in a natural and organic manner, rather than just relying upon looped animations that are nothing more than just GIF textures layered all over the environment. Skyrim. That this completely trumps in terms of believability. It may not look quite as pretty in terms of texturing, but the way that it moves is just so much more convincing and natural. And then there's the wild Larry elk in its natural habitat. Go on, Larry. No one likes you. Ooh, I do rather like that visual, though. The moonlight coming through the trees. Maybe it wasn't dawn that I was seeing before. Maybe it was just moonrise. Once again, the night time in this game seems as though it is much longer than the daytime. I heard the noise again. I don't know what it is. I really don't. Because I think I've heard that on islands where I could swear there were no spiders that I could see. That kind of makes me even more nervous now. You know that feeling that there may have been something terrifying right next to you and you didn't know it at the time? I don't like that feeling. I don't like it. You know, it occurs to me that this game actually features one of the most advanced day-night cycles that I have ever come across in a game, due to the fact that the light levels are directly influenced by where the moon is in the game, in terms of whether or not it has risen, where the light angle is coming from, the fact that there is even a day-night cycle to begin with, and the fact that there are moon phases in this game. It took quite a while to notice, but I recall in the first couple of episodes, I was noticing a full moon, and now it is a crescent moon. And I think one night, when I was kind of lost at sea and accidentally clipped through the floor of my raft, there was a new moon. And I absolutely love that. I know of no other game that has actually featured moon phases, and for those phases to directly influence the lighting in the game environment. Ah, there's dawn. Wow. Seems like an odd time, considering the moon hasn't set yet. Although, that is not always the case everywhere. Hi there! You're the same deer from before! I must be getting close to the ship, because you've got arrows in you. Come back. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello, there's a rich boulder here. You can live for now. Oh, but you're stopping over there. Like a fool. Let's see, what all is in the rich boulder? Do I get some more hardstone? Not that I really know exactly what I'm gonna do with it, but we shall find out. Ooh, ooh, rough ruby. And hardstone. Good. Is Larry still hanging around? Do you have a death wish, Herr Deer? I don't know what the German for deer is. Where are you? Where are you? Nope. Nope. He's skedaddled. He knows. Larry knows. I will straight up murder his Larry face off. Nope, no he doesn't. Never mind. He's right there. Now then, if you would please hold still and die. What the? Okay. What? The deer is invincible. I have found the Moose Lord. He is indeed the one true deer god. Okay. You can't tell me those arrows missed. I was dead on with both of them. Okay. Alright then. Again with the hitboxing. Little errors. Easy to rectify, but noteworthy. Oh man. The visuals! Simple art styles can still pull off staggeringly breathtaking vistas. I think that may very well be part of why Wind Waker enjoyed such success, because that game was incredibly beautiful. And from what I have read on a couple of different blog posts and comments that the developers at Lava Boots have made regarding their design decisions for this game, the art style of Zelda the Wind Waker was an influence on their design. So, while it does not come off in any way as a straight rip of that design, it just echoes the sort of sense of wonder and that colorful discovery that Wind Waker had. And even though I've never played that game much at all, much less in its entirety, there we go, finally, I can still definitely appreciate the artistry in its design. Oi! Oi! You seen my ship? No? No? It's not a boat. This one is a ship. It's a very pretty boat. Ship. Okay, I think I know where I am, because I kinda recognize the curve of this particular shore. So if I recall correctly... Ooh, hello. Almost walked right past you. If I recall correctly, I should be moored right around this bend. Maybe. Possibly. No. Oh, well. Damn. I really hope it didn't despawn. That would be quite catastrophic. I hope I'm just a little bit turned around. And a tad bit on the lost side. You know, get it? Lost? On an island. Survival situation. Okay, fine. Ooh, there's another albino deer. I rather like the look of those, especially during the daytime. Majestic. Majestic. Alright then. So, I guess I'm going to have to go the way of the albino deer. And attempt to get a better vantage upon where my ship may indeed be moored. I think that's the proper term. I don't know. I'm probably offending half the mariners out there that may well have stumbled across this. Or people that live on the coast. I don't know. I'm from Central Texas. The only watercraft we had were dinky little boats used for going up and down rivers. Where is my ship? Damn it, Larry, did you give my ship to pirates? Did you? Did you? Yeah, that's right, I just stuck a pickaxe in your back. What? Do something about it, Larry! Oh, this is not at all familiar, considering I don't remember any- Whoa! Ha-ha! Never mind! Hush your mouth, Mr. Black, you have found her! I really did not recall this wide-open hillside here, but whatever. Alright. I was really starting to get worried. Apparently I just underestimated the size of this island, and I thought it was rather massive to begin with. Okay then. Let us return to our fair vessel. Now it occurs to me, she does not bear a name! What manner of ship does not have a name? That is your homework. All of you, there in the comments. Give me ideas for a name. Can't promise I'll use any of them, but I shall consider them and factor them in to my cogitation for the naming of this illustrious vessel. This refurbished beauty. Alright, you've not, like, run around onto a sandbank or anything, have you? No? No? Okay, good. I gotta check on it, like, I care about this. The ship is my baby now. Okay. Bring me that horizon. So, thank you all for joining me for this episode of Salt. I'm going to leave this here. I know this episode has gotten rather long, and probably a little bit dull, since I spent most of it just kind of running around. So, I apologize for that, but I've learned a great deal. Now, I think next time, I'm going to island hop until I find new things, like merchants or settlements. I think in, again, some of the notes that I've seen from the devs regarding this game, they've mentioned things like settlements, and I've never come across one yet. So I want to try and find those things, but I don't necessarily want to retread ground as far as content and material here in the game that I've already covered. I know that gets kind of repetitive and boring, so I'm going to try to avoid that and keep things as interesting as possible, so look forward to that in future episodes of Salt here at Last Level Press. I am Last Level Press. I've done that before. Let's try and actually get the outro right. Let's see if we can pronounce the word outro. I'm Mr. Black here at Last Level Press, and as always, I wish you all good gaming and Godspeed. This is either going to be very fortuitous or a ginormic mistake. A rather crowded area. Yeah, there are zombies about. Lots of them. And are those zombie mounties?